This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game.
Winning isn't everything, but it's the only thing. In our business, there is no second place. Either you're first or you're last.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?
And now, the W with Walls and the Crew.
Good morning.
Where winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. On 100.1 FM.
Good morning.
And Facebook Live.
Morning, right back like we never left. Another Saturday morning with the W Show, Kansas City, talking sports and pop culture. If this is your first time checking us out, we greatly appreciate you making us a part of your Saturday morning. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
We're shaking. How is everyone's week going?
I mean, my week ended off great last night with the Aces win.
Oh, yeah.
The dub.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk a lot about that today. Did you guys stay up to watch the 15 innings of
no
baseball?
I did.
Yeah, I did too.
I had money on it.
Wait.
Quiet.
You yes. So you got these two rubbing off on you? Is that what's going on?
Hey, man. You need to follow my best.
Yo, like what? I guess we should have started with C. Lens this morning. Like, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I just won $100.
Oh, see?
I didn't use an app, but I bet a friend. I was like, see, I don't know.
But did he pay you?
Yeah.
You stayed up for $100?
I called him expeditiously fast. I needed that money.
Cash at me now. Cash at Venmo.
Apple Pay.
All right. Yeah, no fees.
No fees. I guess so.
Yeah, but the 15 innings of baseball, man. Shout out to everybody who stood up on a late night watching that. It was a crazy game.
You know what else was a crazy game?
What's that?
The Dodgers.
Yeah. That was. Were you nervous?
No.
Okay.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I know he was.
No, because
that's why you danced.
No, because that's our dance. Because we was up 2-1. So and then
so you that's our dance, like you.
That's us. All the zest.
Hold on, but what do they call that? Let's see if he was really a Dodgers fan. What do they call that?
It's the zesty.
No.
It's not. What is it?
It's called a double celly.
Oh, the double celly.
See.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about.
Y'all didn't know who the Florida Panthers was yesterday on the show.
Don't worry about all that.
Nobody knows who the Florida Panthers are.
Back-to-back champions.
First and foremost, it was just out of order.
Also, you had the cheat code, and then you was just like,
it wasn't for me to guess.
It was for me.
It was for me.
And you had the cheat code and still lost because it was out of order.
He did it.
I didn't.
You did.
Yeah, she's a question asker, so she knew the answer. I didn't.
Whoever the producer is, I love you for that.
All right, man. We got a lot to talk about on today's show this morning. We're going to dive into, of course, we're going to talk some WNBA basketball. We've got a new champ. Well, I guess it's a dynasty.
Yeah,
that's what you
because they didn't win last year, but definitely got it this year.
All right, and then we'll talk Chiefs Lions. Is this a must win for the Kansas City Chiefs again this week? We'll also talk the NCAA is now letting, speaking of betting, they're going to let college athletes bet on pro sports. Is that smart or not? We'll dive into that. In about 30 minutes, we'll talk Bill Belichick's UNC. They've had an assistant coach be suspended for something kind of weird. We'll dive into that. Plus, in about 30 minutes, we'll have our sneakers of the week. Let's get to today's headlines.
And now, here are the biggest sports headlines from this week. We bring them to you every Saturday morning on the W with Walls and the Crew on 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
All right, congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces on man, it was a sweep.
It was
a sweep.
It sure was.
Phoenix Mercury, and 4 games to win 2025 WNBA Championship. So the Aces defeated the Mercury 95-86 in a dominant performance last night to win their 3rd WNBA Championship in 4 years. Does this cement their status as a dynasty in the WNBA?
Yeah. Well, they were 500 All-Star and went on a 17-0 run.
Yep.
Just turned it up.
They sure did turn it up. Shout out to my Sora.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
And so talking about this game,
Goat
four-time league MVP Asia Wilson,
Goat
she
talk.
led the way
Go.
in game 4. Yeah. Finishing 31 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks. Also, the finals MVP. She averaged 28.5 points, 11.8 rebounds, 2 blocks in the finals. No go.
No. It's all a go. But the best thing that she did was hit the game winner over a married couple.
Oh,
Yo, that's divorce court. You need to step up. Why didn't you step up? Game. Blouses.
But crazy thing is, I really feel like Asia is. I don't know. I can't say the greatest of all time in WNBA. I can say she's probably 2. She's top 2.
Top 5.
Top 5.
So you putting above her?
Yeah.
Man, I got. Lisa Leslie.
Clayton.
I've got. I know Lisa Leslie for sure. Lisa Leslie for sure.
Dinah Taurasi.
Okay.
Didn't she just break one of Diana's?
Just broke it.
Yeah. She's the leading scorer in WNBA finals.
Yeah.
In history.
I mean, Sue Bird's right there too.
I know. I like Sue Bird.
Have any of them won 4
MVPs? No, because she's the only one.
Asia's respectfully.
She's the only woman.
Respectfully, she's frying all of them.
She is.
She is. Won 4.
She's washing.
4.
She is. But it's kind of like you can't get
4.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
4 league MVPs. Okay. And that's not a GOAT.
It's GOAT. I love Sue.
If Patrick won 4 MVPs in anything, it could be in like stick throwing. He'd be the greatest quarterback ever.
He has though. Yes.
4 regular season MVPs.
No, not 4 regular season, but he won Super Bowl MVPs. He won 3. He's won 3 Super Bowl MVPs. 3 Super Bowl MVPs and then 1 regular season. So he has 4 MVPs, just not regular season.
Why you see now you trying?
Well, he got 2 regular season MVPs.
2? Is it 2 or 4? Or 2 or 3?
2. He has 2.
But I don't know what the zesty is. But we don't know how many packs.
I mean, MVP is MVP.
But you don't even know how many he has.
MVP is MVP. I lose count. So many, I lose count. That's just what it is.
But either way, he does not have 4
Google
in a row.
2 regular season, 3
That's
Super Bowl MVPs.
That means
I said 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 regular. So that's 5. I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. He has 1 extra, so 5.
Well, I'm glad we brought Patrick up because when we bring
right.
Patrick up, we bring up the Chiefs, and it's kind of on trend, very fitting when the Aces win their championship.
Oh my God!
The Chiefs win.
The Chiefs win the
Okay.
Super Bowl.
I like where you're going there.
Listen, last year when they were going for the three-peat, Aces were going for the three-peat. They lost to what?
New York.
Okay, they lost to Liberty, and I was like, dang. Like, what does this mean? And it was another team going for a 3-peat too. I thought somebody else was going for a 3-peat. I can't remember. I couldn't be making up too. But then when we lost, I was just like, dang. Then when the Aces went back and they won last night, I said, oh.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
You know what time it is. All right.
Yeah. You know what though? It's crazy because people think, Las Vegas, they have all the money, they can pay, top players, kind of like his Dodgers. But I just think that the league it's time for more teams, more expansion.
It is,
And speaking of the strike, there's a lot of negotiation happening with the WNBA, their collective bargaining agreement, and the WNBA quietly increased. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but they increased the finals bonuses during the WNBA finals ahead of this CBA negotiation deadline. So final bonuses they increased to $22,908 per player for the championship team and $8,521 per player for runners up. $22,000 for winning. That's
just
pennies. That's pennies. I mean, $22,000 is a lot of money, but it's still pennies compared to what you're making the league in the final. So last year, the winners got $20,000, $825. So it's up $2,000,
which is crazy. I think Unrivaled didn't teams split like $250.
Yeah,
for winning. So
yeah, it's It's crazy though, because now you think about just the fact of like most if you think about like the top contract in the NFL, or top contract in MLB, let's throw that out there. Some of those guys make $22,000 in a day.
In a day.
In a day. I know you can't compare that, but still, it's
and the difference
there. It shouldn't be that big of. I mean, there's got to be a big difference, but it shouldn't be that big of a difference, right? Like I would say, if I'm winning a WNBA champ, I'm getting at least $100,000, at least $1 million for a team to win. I mean, that's because you got what 10 ladies on the team,
12.
10, 12. Yeah. I mean, 1.2 million isn't a lot of money.
Yeah.
Considering it's a league, it's a team, it's Vegas.
Yeah. Well, hopefully after Nefessa's her
dropped that ether behind her.
I mean,
interview.
it kept going and going and going. I said, oh my.
Yeah.
I watched it again. I love it how she kept on calling her Kathy.
Yeah.
Kathy got a lot of boos last night
She did.
when she got on that microphone.
She did.
And that's why she's on the hot seat, because for a league to be growing as fast as they are and successful as a lot of the women are outside of the game, like she's mismanaging a lot of money that could be making players happy.
Well, the thing is, I read the Matt Schwab and I watched that interview again. You have to understand that the commissioners are not on the player side. Matt Schwab said it well when he said when the NFL players get drafted, the NFLPA president should be up there shaking their hands as well, because the commissioners are not on their side. When Dominica Foxworthy was with the NBA Players Association, he says, hey, we have to stop giving this narrative that Adam Silver, which is he's a great guy, a good person, but we have to stop giving this narrative that he's a good guy and that he's nice, because then when we thrash him, when we have to go to the negotiation tables, we don't want the media to come at us like, why are we dissing Adam Silver? Because at the end of the day, the commissioners are for the owners. They're not your friends. They're not the players' friends. They are working. All the commissioners are working for the owners, not the players. So Kathy and FISA, who dropped the ether, this is going to be ongoing. Where the players have the upper hand is where we was talking about you with the rival league, how they can pay so much more money or how they can go to different places. The only difference is that I'm not going to watch them play in Russia if I'm Nike to do a commercial ad for them to get endorsements here in America. That's where the WNBA has a little bit more leverage in my eyes.
But why not? Nike's worldwide. Yeah, that's a bad example.
Are you watching games in Russia at 2:00 in the morning?
If I'm betting. I mean, if I'm betting.
See, what are
you saying there? But thing about it is the WNBA has and what I always talk about is they need something to keep the hype. They need something like to draw the fan base in. And sometimes you've got to have a draw. I mean, you look at, and I hate bringing wrestling into it, but wrestling always has a draw. Like they always do something to make you want to watch. And I'm not really a wrestling fan, or I don't watch wrestling, but like the people that do, they have like a draw. They have a storyline. And I feel like when Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese thing was going on, there was a storyline there, and it made people they wanted to watch it.
And I'm glad you brought up that point, because that's the worst storyline that you could have, or even not even for people to watch. The worst story that you can concoct. Because
well, the black and white storyline, yes, but the competition factor of doing that, like that's a great storyline, but just not the black and white part of it.
Yes, but also there are a lot more stories and a lot more women with stories in the league that you could focus on, but the media refuses to, because they want a certain player to be, the echelon.
But she's good though, Q. She's legit. Like it ain't just like she's out here Baker Mayfield and it. She or I know Baker's good, but like it's not like she's not good, because she is one of the best players in the league.
Oh
yeah.
Okay. Yes, but she's not the only.
I got you.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't say, but she's a good player. Like all the time when people say, "Hey, there are better far better, like astronomically, exponentially better players in the league than who the media is trying to prop up. So again, to get more eyes on the league, you have to have an intriguing story and not the story that certain media members want. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter how good of a player she is. She didn't play half the season. And when she did play, we were teams were talking about how easy she is to figure out. So again, why is this person the focus of the league when you have an Aja Wilson, Nafisha Collier? Like, you could go down the list of like names, and that's where they fail, because then you get to Unrivaled, and Unrivaled has many storylines that they cling to, and a lot of the NBA fans love it. So again, and I think this current finals was like the most watched WNBA. Like, so people are watching the game. They want these stories. And when you just pick one player to like dig in and try to figure out all these angles and these different rivals to her, and the whole league doesn't like her. And it's like, no, like, this is a whole functioning league that's been functioning since 96. And we have a lot of personalities that used to play the game, that are still in and around the game, and that still play the game that you can focus on. Like, I don't understand the pushback from it. Like, it's crazy.
People like what they like, you know, because I think Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they can play a game of horse and probably get 2 million viewers.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it's just what people want to watch.
Yeah,
know?
thanks to the narrative now.
Yeah. People create whatever narrative they want, though, too. It's like, you know, it's like reality TV. They're gonna create this superficial type thing when it ain't really that. You know?
Yeah. What is it? Real Housewives of whatever. What is it called?
Orange County. Yeah.
There's several. Which one?
Yeah.
Why are they still on TV?
Johnson County, Olin Bar. Which one you want?
Why are they still on TV?
I'll tell you who's still gonna be on TV tomorrow.
Yeah.
Chiefs Lions.
Oh yeah. And you know what?
Yeah.
All I want to hear after that game is how may I help you?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because Mike has a bet.
He does have a bet.
Yeah.
Got a lot of bets.
And for those that don't know, Mike's bet is the Chiefs are having a 2-4 start. Am I correct?
Yeah, he won it already.
Listen. And they were a competent quarterback away from losing to the Giants.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't think anybody could have helped the Giants. But anyway, the Chiefs face a must-win game tomorrow against the Red Hot Lions to avoid a 2-4 start. You know what though?
You know what else is looking good? My under 10 wins is looking good. That's for 30.
The game will kick off around 7:00 p.m. Over there at Arrowhead Stadium, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. So Jared Goff, he leads the offense of the Lions. Mahomes, of course,
2-0 Jared Goff
leads the Chiefs. They've been a little inconsistent this year. Last week, there had some kind of questionable things go on, especially at the end of the game. A lot of people were on Chris Jones about, you know, did he give up on the last play of the game?
He wouldn't have made it.
Listen, I heard Chris Jones talk earlier this week, and he was just like, you know, thought he was down. And I feel like sometimes, and he said, you know, I'll be better. Sometimes you have to give guys like that the benefit of the doubt, you know, just because of what he's done. I know you're only as good as your last game. However, what he's done while he's been in the NFL, he's been a winner, and he's helped lead this defense to numerous Super Bowls. So I think for him to have that one time where it's like, you know, a questionable, oh, did you give up? I think, you know, the stuff on of him getting off social media, all that stuff isn't even warranted.
Yeah.
You guys thought?
I mean, like I after hearing him talk, I can understand his point of view, because obviously watching from TV, we have a way better angle than what they have, right?
Yeah.
And I remember when Trevor went down, me and my son looked at each other, was like, he's down. Like, does that even, does that count or whatever?
Yeah.
So I can see it from Chris's point of view of like, oh dang, like I thought they had him down. Not necessarily he tripped over his own 2 feet, but to his point, like you still have to complete the play until that whistle blows. So, it's a tough lesson.
Yeah.
But I do feel like when he makes those stupid mistakes, because there's been times in the past where he's done things where we've, gotten penalties at the end that's cost us. I do feel like he comes back stronger than ever and like in the right mindset. So I don't count the Chiefs out. Even when it was only 20 seconds left last week, I know what we can do in 13 seconds. So until the Chiefs are out, I'm not counting them out.
And you know what though? Like as I rewatched the game, I rewatched the game twice, and even that last play of the game, you watch Chris Jones. Trevor Lawrence goes down, and Chris Jones is like, oh shoot, stop. Then Trevor Lawrence gets up, and he's starting, and then you see his guys almost tackle him. He's like, stop. And then Trevor Lawrence takes off, and he's like, oh, skip it, like he's in there. And I feel like just watching this game and how things unfolded in the last 2 minutes, the Jaguars let the Chiefs score at the end of the game. They really did. They let Kareem Hunt run in. They played defense, but they let him run in just so they could get the ball back. And I felt like there was still between 45 and 50 seconds that the Chiefs should have allowed the Jacksonville Jaguars, hey, you down there, score, let us get the ball back and try to go down and get a field goal to win it.
Nah.
Hey, Q, was you here last week?
No.
Chris, was you here last week?
No.
Okay. So the conversations I've been having with these Chiefs fans, and Steve Walls included, was, nah, we're not losing against the Jags. The Jags? Nah, man, come on, we got this, man. The Jags? Now I'm hearing benefit of the doubt. They let them do this. We beat ourselves. Malarkey. You guys suck. That's what it is.
That's all he wanted to say.
Yeah, that's all he wanted to say today.
It means
nothing. Like, you guys suck.
Listen, Pat, Super Bowls, okay, that's great. And I'm not knocking that. I always tell people I give him credit when there's credit due or whatever. He's one of the greatest of all times. He's up there with Joe Montana. He's getting right up there with Tom Brady as well. But these last couple of years in the regular season, his passer rating is down.
Yeah.
Listen, what he did against the Giants, I'm telling you, they was a competent quarterback away from losing against the Giants as well. But if you look at these games, Travis Kelce is looking dog old. Their running game is looking just about as inefficient as him waking up in the morning trying to get $100 off of a Cubs game. This is not a good team. I told you guys last year, you cannot keep winning by the smallest of margins or whatever, because then you're going to play against a team that's not going to make as many mistakes, or you're not going to have those breakthrough calls. Can't do that. You have to tighten up.
Did your 49ers beat the Jaguars?
We 4-1.
It doesn't matter.
We 4-1.
But did y'all beat them?
We number one in our division.
But did y'all beat them?
We're number one.
But did y'all beat the Jaguars? Yes or no?
In our division.
Yes or no?
Let me reroute your little straight drive-through rant that you just had. First of all,
first is what we said.
The Chiefs go up 14-0 on this Jaguars team,
and they let them come back.
Being at the game, let me finish. I just gave you a little drive-through at McDonald's real quick.
Gates.
So the Chiefs were up 14-0. Being at the game and watching how this Jaguars fan base, everybody inside the stadium was like, oh, it's over. The Jaguars were even like, oh, it's over. Just their body language on the sidelines or what have you. It's over. And the Chiefs defense allowed them to come back. The Chiefs had a 14-point. Anytime your team gets a 14-point lead, you're not supposed to let the other team come back. Mm-hmm. Whether it's allowed, whether the Jaguars did it, whatever, they came back. And that shouldn't happen. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. They spotted your team 14 points. You shouldn't be allowed to come back in that game. I mean, everybody's out of it. You got fans, because Jacksonville has the 2 swimming pools in there. You got fans getting out the pool. Yeah. They getting out the pool. They drying off. They like, man, we going home. 14 points. It shouldn't happen, Mike. Come on, man. So it shouldn't be that.
I mean, this is why I bark at you guys. These words.
You bark a lot.
Well,
all bark, no bite. Roof. Okay. Have y'all seen that commercial, the Georgia Bulldog commercial, where he's barking at the boss?
I have, yep.
That's Mike.
I don't bite because I don't want to hurt anybody, but I will. But anyways,
he don't even know what he's saying.
He can't.
Got him.
Because all bark, no bite.
No. All right, the NCAA will allow athletes to bet on pro sports and major rule change. So the NCAA, they'll all will be removed. as far as betting on pro sports.
They just
you guys agree with that or not?
They're trying to take their NIL money.
Exactly. They're trying to get the NIL money back.
These professors and the presidents of the institutions is tired of the kids. You know how you pull up and you know how those movies they pull up in the chancellor's parking spots or whatever. They like, yo, they got this R8 Audi in there, and then he pulls up in his Doom buggy, his Volkswagen. He's just like, yo, we got to take their money. So they, NIL.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Because they aren't giving them any kind of like financial literacy or just any type of strategy or anything.
Nothing.
But then watch how each university has like these multi-million-dollar deals with
bringing the
companies
coming in advertising or whatever.
Of course.
You're gonna have commercials doing lectures. Check this out. And they always talking about the moral compass of the institution and how we're like this and the standards and how we want what's best for the students or whatever. When it comes down, listen, capitalism only recognizes capitalism.
Of course.
It doesn't have a moral compass. It doesn't care black,
money
white,
rules all.
Nothing.
It's all about
as long as you got this green. Listen, if I told you I was a janitor and I made $10 an hour, you've already sized me up and I'm worth only that $10 an hour. That's it. So listen, keep your money. like Marshawn Lynch said, save your chickens.
So one of the things that was kind of because the board of directors, they of course went in and they had to vote about this, and then so the Division I has already pushed this through. They still have to talk to Division II and Division III about their athletes as well, because of course there's different levels to it. But they're like, since Division I's already agreed to it, there's no reason why Division II or Division III won't. So this should be pushed through. But the only thing is a lot of the pushback that they've had is that this is a gateway for college athletes to start betting on college sports. Like if they're betting on pro sports, why won't they just scroll over and watch the lines of what they're doing? It's like, oh, well, let me see what they got me at. And then 1 + 1 = 2.
All day.
I just feel like in a couple of years, all of this is going to backfire.
It is.
It's going to backfire really bad. Even the NIL stuff, now the betting. And I'll tell you, as a parent of an athlete who wants to go to, a D1 school, I am scared of what could potentially happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of a slippery slope. It really is. It can, once millions of dollars get thrown around, there's no telling what these guys do. Because here's the thing. A lot of these college athletes, not all, but a lot of them will go play professional. Mm-hmm. So what happens when if you're already used to betting on sports, sometimes betting becomes addictive. And you're doing it. I'm sitting in class. I'm on Fridays. I'm like, all right, man, I'm getting figure out my bets. So now if they've already started betting, when you get drafted, does that just stop? It stops right there? Nah, it's not going to be able to.
The elephant in the room is this. I'm on LSU's team. Who comes to LSU games? Who came to the championship game?
Oh, of course, you got Jamar Chase, you got Justin Jefferson, you got Joe Burrow, all those guys.
So what does that give me? It gives me contacts. That gives me access. Yo, how's Brock Purdy's toe doing?
Yep. All their friends.
This, whatever.
Yeah.
And then as an athlete, I know if I'm a quarterback, I know the pain I'm gonna feel if I push off a turf toe or not, right? So then in my mind, I'm like, man, he's not gonna be able to dig in and throw those cross passes or whatever. I'm gonna take the under if he's at 250. That's the slippery slope. That's
insider. It's insider information
everywhere.
It really is.
But listen, if I knew Amon St. Brown, if I knew Travis Kelce or whatever, and they telling me like, yo, Buckner's foot is kind of messed up. He wasn't doing too well today in practice. What do I ask you? Hey, yo, what they doing on the offense?
You don't ask me anything.
Okay, I don't ask you anything. How these certain players and everything doing?
No face, no case.
Hey, listen, just let me trail these bets. That's all I want. Like you should have trailed mine. That one.
All right. A member of Bill Belichick's UNC football coaching staff is suspended for violating NCAA rules. So North Carolina football assistant coach Armand Hawkins has been suspended for violating NCAA rules related to extra benefits the school announced in an email statement on October 9th. So according to a statement released by UNC Athletics, Hawkins will remain on leave as the Department of Athletics further investigates potential actions detrimental to the team and university. So reports of Hawkins' suspension basically stated that on October 7th, the Athletic reporting extra benefits allegations involve providing a player's family member sideline passes for the game.
What?
Listen.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, I don't know, what, that extra like medical benefits
Nah. And so most of the time it means money, but he gave family members sideline passes to the game. At least that's what the report is out right now.
You know, I read in between the lines of these certain situations, and what I'm thinking is that, you know, you just can't fire someone that's under contract, right? You have to find something legally to fire them so you can opt out of paying them. North Carolina doing well this year?
No, but there's all questions around Bill Belichick and his school.
I think every school does it. Listen, Odell Beckham's on the sidelines, Matthew McConaughey's on the sidelines, his family
Snoop
members,
at USC.
Certain people are on the sidelines.
Yeah.
So why is that not, afforded to the family? You know, I can sit next to Snoop, but I can't sit next to grandma, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm thinking is that they're not liking the direction that this team and this organization is going. And they're trying to figure out a way how to shave some money down and get rid of some people, right?
Yeah,
so now you just say, oh, because if they were winning, if they was beating teams, I wouldn't care who's on the sidelines with it, right? Because we having a good time, we winning. Yeah. When you start losing, it starts to take a different effect.
Yeah, but couldn't that man sue if?
No, you did something wrong. You're not supposed to. But when you're winning, nobody cares of what you're doing, right?
Yes, I mean sometimes it could be that, or it could be just taking away. We're going to talk about something else other than talking about Bill Belichick. We're going to talk about this guy that's on his team that got suspended instead of talking about Bill Belichick and his girlfriend.
I think it's steps. I think it's progressive steps. I think that is going to wake him up and like, okay, we need to do this because I'm taking this away, which I think every NFL team, NCAA team, I think they do that because when we were at the KU game versus Kentucky years ago or whatever, we went inside. Whose family was walking on the court?
Oh, there's a lot of families.
A lot of family walking on the court, going inside the locker room or whatever. So now that's frowned upon.
Yeah.
So,
well, we definitely we'll see. We're gonna take a quick break. Coming up, we'll talk LeBron James. He's facing a lawsuit from fan who bought tickets expecting retirement announcement as a second decision. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back. This is the W Show.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Come spin with us, Kansas City. KC We Spin 360 is the coolest 360 video spinner experience for events. KC We Spin 360 is taking it to the next level. The 360 video spinner platform rental will be the life of the party. Everyone will be talking about their 360 video experience while bragging about it on their social media pages. The captivating slow motion and reverse effects will have your guests feeling like celebrities. The KC We Spin 360 video spinner can capture slow-mo videos, GIFs, and boomerangs from every angle. Specializing in corporate events, weddings, social gatherings, bar bat mitzvahs, school events, and fundraisers, KC We Spin 360 can be found online at KCWeSpin360.com. Come spin with us, Kansas City.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Steve Walls. Are you looking for a ride that fits your everyday lifestyle? Whether you're a sports dad like myself, a busy mom, or just need something reliable to get around, at Riceman Nissan in Tiffany Springs, just south of the airport, they've got exactly what you're looking for. Cars, SUVs, EVs, built for your everyday hustle. Their friendly and knowledgeable team is there to help you to drive off in the vehicle of your dreams. Because at Riceman, it's always every customer, every time. Swing by today and see why folks from Kansas City to Olathe trust Riceman Nissan to get them in gear. Tell them the W Show sent you. Hey, what's up, sports fans? Here's your chance to be a true champion with our friends over at Underdog Fantasy. It's super easy. Just pick higher or lower on your favorite players and test your skills for some serious prizes. The more champions points you play for, the more you can win. Stack points, climb the ranks, and show everybody that you're built different. And when you sign up, don't forget to use promo code The W Show. That's right, use promo code The W Show to get in the game. Let's make some champions today.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Hashtag talk about, and we'll talk about whatever topic you want. All right. Man, this is kind of interesting.
LeBron James.
Because LeBron had a lot of people kind of confused this week.
Absolutely.
LeBron, of course, has a new Hennessy advertisement
my boy
that resulted in a lawsuit against him. So NBA's all-time leading scorer announced that his second decision was a new signature bottle, but he teased the announcement the day before, and many thought the decision would mean he's going to retirement at the season's end. So after a teaser video dropped, Andrew Garcia purchased 2 tickets for a Los Angeles Lakers game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who drafted James, of course, in 2003 for about $432 each on Ticketmaster, according to TMZ Sports. So Garcia told TMZ Sports James owes him for fraud, deception, misrepresentation, and any and all basis of legal recovery. He said, I would have purchased the tickets. He said, I wouldn't have purchased the tickets if he wasn't going to retire, plain and simple, Garcia told the outlet. So according to StubHub, the average ticket price nearly doubled from $250 to $500 following the teaser video, with sales increasing 20 times in the first hour after an announcement, mostly for the team's final home game of the season. So representative for James, and of course, did not immediately respond to Fox News digital requests for comment. And in Monday's teaser, James declared the announcement it will be the decision of all decisions, and speculation ran rampant as he set to begin his record-breaking 23rd NBA season.
I think you wait until you hear the announcement.
Yeah.
And then you make your decision based off of that.
But the trick to it is that if you wait after the announcement, being that every single game at different cities is only going to be the last game, ticket prices goes up. So you want to be ahead of the curve.
That sounds like a personal problem.
But listen, if he wins this lawsuit, I'm gonna be highly upset that we didn't think of it first.
There's no win to that, because there was no hint that this was about retirement.
A lot of hints.
Well, he just said the decision of all.
And the way they set it up, though. I don't know if you saw the commercial where he was walking, and this guy was sitting across from him, and he sat down. He was like, nobody thought. I knew it wasn't gonna be an announcement for retirement. I was thinking it was gonna be like something
for Hennessy, though.
Yeah,
anything is possible.
Yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
You remember the movie Idiocracy? And there was another movie when they was trying to figure out how to cross market certain things, and when they mention alcohol with athletes, it's like, okay, you want drunk athletes walking around? Like, we're becoming a dumb America. Like, visually, like now we get to really see it. Now companies are really doing it.
Yeah, we've had
like Hennessy for LeBron. We're gonna go get the LeBron James Hennessy.
Listen, well, we've money talk.
You just talked about it.
Yeah.
We've had professional athletes like endorse Bud Light. Like,
well, I think they endorse it with the NFL. I don't think they're like, I've never seen this. Like, I haven't seen an athlete endorse Ciroc. Like, just Ciroc. Bud Light is part of the NFL. Which is
Ciroc had athlete ambassadors.
Larry has Coors Light.
Yeah, Larry Johnson, when he played with the Chiefs, had Ace of Spade like endorsement.
Patrick has Coors Light,
which is whack.
But hey, whatever.
Is that why you asked for Coors Light when we were somewhere?
No, I asked for Coors Light.
I think you asked for Coors Light when they didn't have.
You've never seen me drink a day in my life.
We were at the baseball game.
You've never seen me drink a day in my life.
Was it a milk ultra?
When have you seen me drink? Ever?
Never seen. My bad.
Okay, Steve.
I'm suing somebody. Drop stitching all day. Look at it. What's up with this? Who is this guy? Hey, I'm betting.
It was that one day.
I'm betting. I'm drinking. Like, what's going on with
January 7th when we went to.
Hey, who is this dude? Everything I mentioned is legal. My bad.
The views and opinions on the W Sports Radio Show are Mike's and Mike's only.
It's an opinion.
Yes.
We see you.
Yeah.
Who's we?
You drunk.
Now you're bringing other people into it.
Y'all my accomplice.
Tony.
All right. Federal Appeals Court denies NFL's request for a review of recent ruling in Brian Flores case. And NFL has a history, of course, of winning in court, but lately it's not happening.
That's Trump all
So on Monday, U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit denied a request by the league for an It's called an en banc full court review of August 2025 decision from 3-judge panel denying the NFL's effort to push pending legal claims filed by former Dolphins coach Brian Flores against the NFL, the Giants, the Broncos, and the Texans to arbitration. So last week, Nevada Supreme Court, we talked about Roger Goodell. His is going to go to a traditional trial. And in September of 2025, Flores filed a separate motion with federal court handling the case for reconsideration and original sitting Flores' claims against the Dolphins to arbitration.
I love this. I'm ready for it to go to trial, but I think the NFL settles before.
You think so? I mean, what can they settle?
John Gruden said he's not going to settle. He's pushing.
Well, and that's the thing. So they're getting it from both sides, and I don't know if they want discovery from either case to hit public. Like you don't want that, and especially the amount of coaches, GMs, and ownership that have like different racist sentiments within their email chains. Like they don't want that to come out. Like John Gruden, they pushed John Gruden out and made him a sacrificial lamb for whatever reason, and that's why he's coming back. Because he's
him and Roger Goodell don't like each other at all. Like it's beef.
And he was left out to dry because I'm sure there's Jerry Jones has a lot of the Hunts. Maybe like
maybe
I'm hesitant to say it because of the show we're on, but and that's what I'm saying. There you have a long line of owners, GMs, coaches that are in these email threads that they don't want to come out. And if John Gruden spoke the way we saw his email and how freely he spoke, like there's a lot of free speech going on.
You don't speak that freely unless you're in around company that accepts.
Here's the thing, though. Do y'all, and this is a question for everybody, do you guys feel like ahead of all this information supposedly going to come out, wouldn't these owners want to get ahead of it as far as doing things, whether it's, I guess the major thing? I mean, it'd be two kind of ends of the spectrum. Major would be selling the team. Minor would be doing some other things now, so that way you're like, oh well, I've done this more recently, so that way it doesn't look as bad.
You're not too big to fail.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. You're not forcing, frankly, over 40% of the league to sell anything.
Well, I'm just saying, like individually. Let's just say, for instance, drop an NFL owner. Jacksonville Jaguars owner, right?
Khan.
Yeah, let's just say, of course, he owns like WWE portion of like the wrestling or whatever. Let's just say he's like, I've got some emails getting ready to come out, and he knows this because, of course, they talk, they have money, judges, things like that. And he's like, man, I know this stuff is going to come out. I'm either going to sell my team or I'm going to do some other things whether it's going to be, and I know selling is kind of far-fetched, but like I'm going to do some other things, whether it's in the community, whether it's, backing some sort of ahead of, like we're talking, because this thing's going to play out. It's going to be a year down the road before, ahead of all that, I'm going to do some things so that way I get to be liked. And they're like, oh, well, see what he's doing already, kind of trying to, smoke screen.
No, because why do you need a smoke screen in the NFL when just last year Jerry Jones was in a photo from kids integrating the high school that he was in, and he's in the photo with the angry mob, like pushing back at them. So if he's not forced to sell the team from that,
and plus talking about black players and their genitalia sizes,
and that's what I'm saying. Plus and that's what I'm saying. You add in all of that, nobody's gonna make them sell off of that, and that's why them getting ahead of it is John Gruden.
I think you universally have to be hated, like Daniel Snyder was amongst inside his organization, with the toxicity that they had with the sexual allegations, racist comments, and everything there. So I think internally, your own people have to hate you to externally get pushed out, because Daniel Snyder, I love this. I want to hear more about this. I need to read more about this. I love what I heard when he went into a meeting with all the owners and did a slideshow exposing everybody's garbage.
So imagine all of the dirt that all of these owners have on each other.
Oh, they are, man.
So again, them trying to get ahead of it was John Gruden.
You gotta
It's
watch
like,
the show.
You in the country club, you talking.
Hey, you have to watch
Like-
the show Billions to see how billionaires
Yes.
listen. And I think that's what's going
love
on.
Billions,
So
yeah.
When you first announced this, I thought they were denying for it to go public. So my mind was thinking this has Trump written all over because he has connections with certain owners. So it wouldn't be nothing for me to be like, hey, you know, you're my buddy. I campaigned for you. I threw you some millions for your presidential campaign. I'm doing this, whatever. Hey, tell this judge to throw this out. Say it's unconstitutional.
Exactly.
Because you see what he's doing. I just got a little message. He's promoting Columbus Day because it's a radical left thing to get rid of Columbus Day and how we tarnish his history. He's trying to get remember we reported on it 2 weeks ago. He's demanding that the Commanders change their name back to Redskins, or he's not going to sign off or block any type of stadium upgrades or movement in the DC area. Like this, listen. He's using his creatine bulk steroids, and he's out there on
all
tour.
this stuff is gonna come out though. It really is. It's gonna come out.
How much though? How much?
I don't think it is.
Somebody's gonna pay some money.
Somebody gonna pay some money?
Yeah,
So it's gonna get leaked. You think it's gonna
listen.
leak?
So it's gonna listen. So you
A leak from the NFL.
Listen, I think the Epstein files is gonna come out before this.
What's the last thing that's leaked from the NFL?
The concussion
With Will
study.
Smith horrible acting.
Oh, okay. So that was
huge.
That was a doctor outside.
Is he
that
still
exposed
alive?
that. Yeah,
He's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra to succeed Steve Kerr as Team USA head coach. So USA Basketball expected to hire Miami Heat's Eric Spoelstra as the next head coach of the men's national basketball team, sources told ESPN. So Spoelstra succeeds Steve Kerr for the 2027 World Cup and 2028 Summer Olympics after serving as the lead assistant on Team USA's 2024 gold medal squad. So to me, and I guess I'll throw the question up there for you guys, is the fact that is this because of some of the stuff that Steve Kerr did last year during the Olympics? I'm talking not playing Jason Tatum. You had Jaylen Brown missing and I know a lot. Some of that was on Grant Hill as well. But is that because of Steve Kerr not being liked? And I know C. Lynch, you can chime in on this too.
I think he retired as.
You think? Yeah, okay. Did he retire?
Yeah, I think he retired, or he said the last Olympics was going to be his last go around. So I think Spoelstra was the right man. It was either him or Ty Lue who was up next, but Spoelstra.
Ty Lue would be a good coach.
Yeah, I would have liked to see that.
Yeah, but I think Spoelstra's good because he's not going to be as biased as Steve Kerr. I think Steve Kerr did a atrocious job.
Yeah.
I think the players really saved him. Like
he pulled a George Carlson.
Yeah,
Carlson didn't play Kobe.
Oh, George Carl.
Yeah, excuse me,
Carlson. He's terrible with names. This dude.
Steve Wall.
Speaking of Kobe, Natalia Bryant makes her debut as a creative director with the Lakers short film. So Natalia Bryant has made her debut as a creative director with a short film that features a subject matter with which she sees as very familiar. Sorry. I went and watched this 70-second kind of commercial-esque type short film. It's pretty dope. You guys got to go watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch it.
Yeah, it's kind of
keeping it in the family, even though they sold it and it's not the bus anymore, family anymore. That's what I love.
Yeah, and
keeping Kobe Bryant and and his legacy with them.
This thing is what the show is actually. It's talks about. It has like your boy Shohei Ohtani in it. It has a bunch of like Lakers fans. It's pretty cool. Y'all got to go watch it.
She's been doing her thing though. She just got off of New York Fashion Week as well for this fall season. So. She's been doing her thing in the creative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's dope. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, we'll have our Hater Love It segment, and we have a talk about it. We'll be right back. This is the W Show.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Come spin with us, Kansas City. KC We Spin 360 is the coolest 360 video spinner experience for events. KC We Spin 360 is taking it to the next level. The 360 video spinner platform rental will be the life of the party. Everyone will be talking about their 360 video experience while bragging about it on their social media pages. The captivating slow motion and reverse effects will have your guests feeling like celebrities. The KC We Spin 360 video spinner can capture slow-mo videos, GIFs, and boomerangs from every angle. Specializing in corporate events, weddings, social gatherings, bar bat mitzvahs, school events, and fundraisers, KC We Spin 360 can be found online at KCWeSpin360.com. Come spin with us, Kansas City.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Steve Walls. Are you looking for a ride that fits your everyday lifestyle? Whether you're a sports dad like myself, a busy mom, or just need something reliable to get around, at Riceman Nissan in Tiffany Springs, just south of the airport, they've got exactly what you're looking for. Cars, SUVs, EVs, built for your everyday hustle. Their friendly and knowledgeable team is there to help you to drive off in the vehicle of your dreams. Because at Riceman, it's always every customer, every time. Swing by today and see why folks from Kansas City to Olathe trust Riceman Nissan to get them in gear. Tell them the W Show sent you. Hey, what's up, sports fans? Here's your chance to be a true champion with our friends over at Underdog Fantasy. It's super easy. Just pick higher or lower on your favorite players and test your skills for some serious prizes. The more champions points you play for, the more you can win. Stack points, climb the ranks, and show everybody that you're built different. And when you sign up, don't forget to use promo code The W Show. That's right, use promo code The W Show to get in the game. Let's make some champions today.
You're tuned in to The W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Remember to use hashtag talk about it. We'll talk about whatever topic you want. And we have a talk about it today sent to us by Amy Lowe, KCLV on Twitter. She wants to know our go-to Starbucks order.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny, dude. My bad. I just went there today.
What did you get?
I always get the hot macchiato because I don't know nothing about coffee. And I tried something different. And I said, I got the ice oatmeal or whatever.
Oatmeal?
Was it good?
It was straight, but
okay.
You should stick with your usual, is what you're saying.
I don't know. I want to get something different because I've, drank somebody else's. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, but I never remember because I'm not a coffee guy.
Yeah.
You know?
So I get a white chocolate mocha, either iced or hot. It just depends on the mood. If it's the morning, I'm getting me a butter croissant or a
butter croissant's fire. I had one at the airport the other day.
Or a double smoked bacon cheddar egg sandwich.
Yeah.
Super good. But if it's like a hot summer day,
cold,
or don't sleep on their refreshers.
Yeah.
They have the strawberry acai lemonade. And they had one that was a special for the summer this year. It was like the summer berry, and it had like the
little bubble things in
they
it.
had those at the bottom. No, those were amazing.
It was yours that I drank when we was in New Orleans, and then I had
now, how did you drink mine?
You gave it to me.
Are you sure?
I poured it in my hand and I sipped it.
Weirdo. My order, I get the dragon fruit, like the dragon fruit refresher.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called, the dragon fruit, whatever. But it has like, you get lemonade or you get water. I always get like the lemonade. And I'll probably either get a lemon, like the little lemon cake that they have.
Oh yeah,
they have a lemon cake,
good.
It's fire. Or I get the croissant.
I almost got the sausage.
Sometimes I get both. Like the other day in the airport, I got the croissant and the lemon cake just because I was feeling kind of, let me get
fat boys.
Yeah, feeling I had to.
I told him I see him on TV.
Q, what's your order?
I don't do Starbucks.
You know?
Are you a coffee person?
No.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'm not a coffee person either, but
But I will say, don't sleep on like the pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice season is amazing.
I almost got that. I just didn't want to give my, my outer Blue Springs, I don't
It's great.
It is.
Let's throw scooters in there. You got to get a pumpkin caramelicious blended.
I'm going to tell you, I need
a Lens, what's your order?
I've never had Starbucks.
Oh, okay.
What?
All right.
That explains why you asleep.
Yeah, you
all the time. You need.
Yeah,
you're gonna be staying up watching these late games, man. You're gonna have to grab you some Starbucks.
He is still in his 20s.
Yes, sir.
He could last a week off of 3 hours of sleep.
You guys are watching us in our chat stream. Let us know what your go-to coffee order is. Starbucks order.
Well, I was gonna say he slept all the time when we were in New Orleans.
Oh, he did.
So I don't know if he can.
Why are we talking about old stuff?
Let's get to our hater and love it segment.
It's that time for Love It or Hate It.
Hate it.
If we love it, we talk about it. If we hate it, we move on.
All right, so first up for our good old sneakers of the week this week. I like these. And they'll pop up in a second. But the first one is the Air Jordan 5, the pink, the women's pink Jordans. I don't know if y'all feeling those or not.
It's got
the 5s.
It's got a tab
I like
of
those.
pink.
Fire.
on the end and then on the tongue.
Soft pink. That's what they call soft pinks. Medium soft pink.
Medium soft pink.
Yeah,
I rock with that.
Yeah. All right, how about the Nike Air Foam Positive 1 carbon fibers? All
Classics.
black, always.
They're classic, yeah.
The Nike Pegasus Premium Bolts. I would get these for like a workout shoe.
Yeah, they look decent.
So y'all can see me walking down the street.
How about the Nike Air Max 95 OG Big Bubble Solar Reds?
That's my least favorite Air Max. So
you don't like the 95s?
Nah, man.
Really?
Nah.
Looks like little fish scales.
Nah, yeah. But this was a decent sneaker of the week. Like,
you know why though?
Yes,
you know why though? Because Christmas is coming. They got to
Yeah.
start getting the sneakers out there and back in the rotation.
I ordered
Holidays.
I ordered my Dodger Kobe's.
Did you?
Yeah.
Real ones or some bull?
Come on.
I just want to know.
He ordering from Ann's son.
Talking about like, look, you see this? We ain't out drinking Coronas. You say that, but I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
All right, man. Earlier this week, during the episode of ESPN's First Take, Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian checked Stephen A. Smith on his own show. Hated to love it.
Do we have the clip?
We do have the clip. Let's play the clip. So we'll play the first one and then we'll play the second one. The original one happened during Super Bowl, right the day after Super Bowl. Here we go.
I just want to say, the Serena moment for me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just like, I want to.
Serena, like, let's just give her.
Well, you can say give her a props, but Shannon brought it up, so I'm going there. I'm going to be like, if I'm your husband, I'm like, why are you up there dancing or something? I wanted my lick back. Trolling your ex. And don't you mess up either, because I get my lick back on you too. I bet it like that.
But the Compton connection is the Compton. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The Compton connection.
She's from Compton.
No, we know.
Like
we know that.
Even if too. RC, you and I both know. Even if she's not from Compton, everybody knows her and Drake were together at one point in time. Right. And it seemed like everybody wanted to get their lick back on Drake.
RC's, what Stephen A. is saying, if he was in that situation and now he's married, he's not allowing none of that's happening.
Hold on, no.
That's what he said.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for?
All right, so that was the original. Let's go to a couple of days ago. Alex Ohanian, Serena's husband, joined First Take.
Well, also too, Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
well, you know what? Listen, I didn't. People, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time. But I was
hoping you were going to be here.
I'm not. Oh no, I am not qualified. Married? Right. Oh no, not me. Well, I ain't qualified, my brother. I'm not qualified.
I was going to ask because you hadn't been married before, right?
I am married.
No, Stephen. Okay. Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies, and the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies. Yeah. So I generally try to stay in my lane as advice
Then
department.
we'll talk marriage advice later. I'm doing 13 years strong. We got
Deal.
you. Alexis, thank you so much. Athlos NYC 2-night event in New York. Incredible. Can't wait to watch. I'm looking.
First time I heard Stephen A. Smith not have a comeback.
He didn't have it. First of all, he was stuttering getting into the conversation.
But here's did y'all pick up? I was hoping you were here though, Stephen A.
Yeah, because you missed this one on purpose.
Yeah,
we know that.
See, Lance, we need 2 more drops. One drop you need to add is the they shooting.
Oh, we got that. We got that. Hit it with that, C-Lance.
And then drop that.
Yeah.
I think that was off 50 though. And then drop that ether though. Get that ether.
Done that.
Get that. Drop that ether, boy.
Yeah.
Is that right there?
Somebody does need to put the ether beat over that video.
I'm for it. If I knew how to do the edits or whatever,
it's easy. Just get CapCut.
Yeah.
But yes, I love this because when MAGA commentators get like checked like that and how they get stone faced, I love it because
Stephen A. didn't have it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's warranted though. You can't speak on nobody else's relationship.
No, and that's
especially if you haven't been married.
And that's the tough thing about like when you get behind the mic, like you don't have to say the craziest things. Like you could just give like something funny, something insightful. Like you kind of
Get in and get out.
yeah. But he tried to make it a whole thing. You're trying to troll your ex, and you should stay with him. And okay, all right. What's better than 1 billion? Two.
Shout out to friend of our show, MJ Costa on first host and first take too.
Yeah.
Listen, you pop smoke, you can get smoked. That's all I'm saying. They shoot.
All right, we appreciate everybody who joined on today's show. Remember, you can catch a rewind of the W Show on Mondays with 100.1 FM at 11 a.m. Remember, use hashtag talk about it, and we'll talk about whatever topic you want. Until next week, we out of here.
Peace.
The views and opinions expressed on the W Radio Show by the host, co-host, guests, and call-in listeners are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not represent the opinions of the W Show, 100.1 FM, One Kansas City Radio, Sideline Sports Talk, Team Wall Street Foundation, or affiliates.